So Kanye West he's been going off
as usual
with the tweets. He's been just, I don't know. Is he okay? Is like, what is your thoughts on some of these tweets that Kanye's been but one tweet. Oh, sorry. One tweet that I like that he posted. He was talking about. He goes. He's had a list of his 12 kings.
Right.
He goes. There are 12 rap kings, and he said Wayne himself, Jay, Drake, Biggie, Pac, 50, M, LL, Run DMC, Nas, Rakim. But there was no Kendrick on there, and people went crazy.
Right.
Because he's been going at Kendrick all week. Said he didn't Not Like Us. He said he didn't want to hear him on the Cardi album. Like, I don't want to hear you rapping on the Cardi album.
Right.
Cardi album.
Right.
And he was calling Kendrick a pawn, saying that Lucien Grange used him, with this beef stuff.
Right.
And he just called him a pawn. What is your thoughts on Kanye West? Like, and this whole thing, him going off.
I think he's just trying to draw Kendrick because he's trying to be a part of like what hot topics is happening in rap right now. Like, Of course, a lot of people haven't really been listening to his music as much. Like, of course, he still has fans. Like, he still has a fan base, but he hasn't put out a lot of records or like an album. Just his fan base is a lot different from what it was when he dropped like Graduation. I don't know how long ago that was. So yeah, I think he just kind of misses being in the hot topic of hip hop and rap and all of the notoriety that goes on in that space. So yeah, that's just my take on it.
What's your thoughts? Is he making any sense on some of these tweets?
I think maybe because I was so invested emotionally with the Drake Kendrick beef, that made sense. What he said about
the 12 Kings or Lucien Grange using him as a pawn?
Lucien Grange using him as a pawn. Like, yeah, that kind of reassured for myself. Yeah. Could be totally wrong, but
because remember, Kanye been talking about Lucien Grange before we even knew. Remember, he was like, "Yo, that's your baby daddy" or something like that, and he was saying, we're all like, "Who the hell is Lucien Grange?"
Right.
And then when the lawsuit came up, we're like, "Oh, this is who he is." Like, so he's been saying. He's been having issues with this guy.
I think maybe this is his marketing strategy to promote his album or promote his little project. But I did not like what he said about Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah, that was was going too far.
Leave kids out of that, regardless. Like, you know
that was
what I mean?
Too far.
And then, shout out Top 5 and Bulldog and them. They got Kanye's attention. You feel me?
He said, "Come get your shooter."
Right?
He's so funny when he talks.
Gosh, I mean, that's free publicity for the mandem, and hopefully they can capitalize on that.
Apparently, they're going to China or something like that to go meet with him.
Okay, right. Just capitalize on that. But yeah, let's just keep it music. This could be a death wish, though. Like, at the end of the day, figuratively, I mean, like, meaning music wise, he may get the attention of Kendrick. Kendrick could be the same way he had like 17 tracks ready for Drake. He could possibly be doing the same thing for Kanye right now as we speak.
And the thing is, he can actually go even crazier with Kanye because Kanye has so much shit out that you can there's so much angles that you go.
Right.
But you're not canceling Kanye. Nobody's canceling Kanye. Nobody.
Yeah. Only Kanye can cancel Kanye.
Yeah, like you're not.
But even if Kanye cancels himself,
the guy has a swastika chain.
Yeah.
Like, what the things that he says. And he can't be like, you're not canceling him. I think Kanye's in this space where he feels like
left out.
A lot of people are using him. Right. Like he always talks about Virgil using him. He always talks about what's the singer name? John Legend. Like he got up and then just used him. Talk about Pusha. He seems like he always feels like loyalty is like guys are always turning their back when they get up and I help them. He always has an issue with that, right? So he talks about Playboy Cardi, producing a lot of records or whatever, and then you leave me off the album. Then you ask my daughter to be on the record. He's like, are you crazy? Right. He's like, that's like me asking your daughter or your son or whatever to be on my project,
right?
Without coming to you. But why would you leave me off the record and then go behind my back and ask to get my daughter on the record? So he feels some type of way. He calls Future washed. but it's just funny. But I want to ask you, what do you guys think about the 12 kings of rap? Do you think that he got that list right?
There's a whole lot of New York in there, but
there is a lot of New York.
A whole lot of New York.
No Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, no West Coast, nothing. Only one.
No big pun. They had Pac. I guess Pac will represent the West, but no Snoop, no Big
I don't
Pun.
even like when they say Pac's a West Coast artist. He's a New York guy. He's from New York.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's from this coast. He just blew up on that side.
Right, yeah.
Right. And he represents the West to the fullest.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
There's no Snoop. There's no Big Pun. You know what I mean? And you know, I think Jada's a king, bro. So
Jada's nice.
Jada's not on that list either. But
so Jadakiss and Snoop. Who else?
Jadakiss and Snoop. You're putting on this list?
I think Snoop deserves to be on that list.
I think Snoop, his first album was one of the best albums. Like I say his first album is like a top 10 album of all time for me.
Mm.
I think that's the best West Coast album ever. Like the skits and everything was just so crazy. I think that's the best West Coast album ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's Snoop Dogg's first album. Me.
Yeah, he plays a really big part in hip hop culture. Like,
absolutely,
you can't talk about hip hop culture without talking about Snoop. Like, he's cemented in that. So
I agree.
Yeah,
I would put Snoop in there for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not as big as a Rakim guy. Rakim is, but some guys will say I'm crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not as much as a Run DMC guy. So if I'm gonna remove any of those guys out of this list, it's gonna be either Run DMC for me, and people are gonna say you're crazy. Because then they're gonna say these are the godfathers of hip hop.
Yeah.
How can you take them out?
But then how can you not have Snoop?
This is what I'm saying. So it's a solid list.
Yeah,
it's a very good list.
I think you can tweak it.
I don't know who you take. People are gonna say, well, you gotta take Drake out, bro. From what Drake's accomplishments, just his accomplishments alone, you can't take him out.
Right.
You gotta be elite. If you're gonna sit here and say that Drake's not a top 12 rapper, you're tripping, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts.
You don't have to say he's top 5. You ain't gotta say top 12. He gotta be.
Yeah.
Straight up.
He gotta be. Just his accomplishments alone. I don't know. This is a solid list.
Where did he get 12 from? I'm trying to think, like the number 12.
Yeah, like why distinctly 12?
I think is that like the 12 disciples? Like
yeah,
they call them 12 kings.
That's a good
question. You know Kanye's always
he's always thinking.
Yeah.
Right? So, I don't know. That's a good question.
So I'm like,
why 12? Me, I like music from everywhere. So, again, I loved West Coast rap when Tupac. I was a big Tupac fan. I was a big Snoop fan. You know, from the South, T.I. I was a big T.I. I was a big Jeezy. Big whatchamacallit, Big Boy and Outkast. I was big on those guys from the South. So I don't know. Andre 3 Stacks? Should he be in here?
I think they have Run DMC. They should have Outkast. Maybe they should have the rap group, 12 of them kings, like, and put Run DMC in that with an Outkast and such, you know. But yeah, I mean, I think the list can go.
Solid list.
It's a solid list.
Solid list. Anyways, talk to us in the comments. Let us know, did Kanye West get this? Did Kanye West get this list right? The 12 rap kings. Talk to us in the comments.